I speak a lot about the importance of the integrated and adaptive nature of the solutions if they are to be effective in terms of actually providing viable solutions and not just um, focusing on curing the symptoms rather than tackling the underlying issues that allow for the impoverished to continue living in the circumstances that they are. Yes, in some cases it is brought on by personal actions. That is often the result of generation after generation being trapped in poverty and without any real hope. People will often turn to drugs or alcohol simply because they have no hope left. Some turn to gambling, primarily in hopes that they get that one big score that's gonna you know put them up over the top, and it just never happens. One thing I've learned working with casino owners and in that environment is everybody wants something for nothing, and they'll spend their entire paycheck to get it. And for the purposes of the integrated and adaptive solutions and in terms of their efficacy as viable solutions, the integrated nature is important to ensure that the program is, in fact, environmentally, economically, and socially sustainable. In other words, systemically sustainable. The adaptive nature of the solutions is necessary insofar as environmental and social sustainability primarily, though it also comes into play in terms of economic sustainability. In terms of the environment, in the case of the Philippines, the areas most often impacted are isolated mountainous regions where modern amenities can be challenging, infrastructure can be difficult to put into place, and a lot of the people lack the modern conveniences, and this forces them to work in other areas where it's easier to establish the infrastructure and to provide real opportunities for people. And in terms of environmental sustainability, the variations in elevations will create entirely unique ecosystems that are each going to require unique solutions. So the blanket solutions, again, just never work. And in terms of the social sustainability, a group of Muslims, for example, in the autonomous Muslim region, there are going to be different requirements that are unique to that area. Whereas in the general construction for the rural development centers and permaculture centers, the introduction of large-scale livestock is necessary. The integrated solutions allow us to do that without disruption to local markets or economies. The adopted nature, of course, the Muslims would not appreciate somebody moving in giant pig farms. It's just not socially viable. So there has to be an alternative in place, or there has to at least be an adaptive organizational structure and approach to finding solutions that meet any specific environmental issues, any unique social, cultural, historical issues, and addressing those concerns based on the needs of the local communities. So the adaptive nature in itself is extremely important and is absolutely imperative if the programs are in fact going to be sustainable and effective. So that hopefully gives you a little bit better idea of the adaptive nature of our solutions, and I'd encourage you to leave a comment and ask any questions you may have. So if you'd like to know more, please let me know. Thank you. Bye. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Music by Hatman.